So when it comes to profitability, one of the first things I would recommend for folks that was made my life a lot easier and is helping folks I work with is having a specific time every month that we look at the financials. So many people do not enjoy looking at financials. Many people don't understand financials to the degree that they want, and those are all things we can learn and get educated on, and that's certainly stuff I can help folks with. What I can't help them with, unless they want to, is having consistent eyeballs on the P&L, consistent eyeballs on our performance. And one of the things I try to help folks come to understand is there's many things in business that you can kind of get wrong and it doesn't have that great of an impact. The financials is not one of those things. The financials is like the brains of the outfit. If you're brain dead, nothing else matters. If you're losing money every month, like literally nothing else matters unless you have a huge amount of money in the bank that you can just continue drawing upon. So while we may not enjoy financials, it might be boring, it might be tedious, it might be frustrating, it might just be something you just don't like to do. I get that. My goal is to get it where we can do this in as short amount of time as possible. When I say short, I mean 15 minutes or less per month. And we do it at a single time every month so we just know it's part of our routine. So what I would do is I think my day was the 8th of the month, and on the 8th of the month, the books had to be closed. All the checking accounts had to be reconciled, all the bills had to be paid, everything in the accounting system had to be up to date for the previous month. So if it's August 8th, I'm looking at the month of July, and everybody knew it didn't matter if we had to work a holiday, if we had to work Sundays, whatever. The 8th was our day. It was critical to have a day, because if you don't have a day, pretty soon it's the 26th or the 27th, or maybe even 6 or 8 weeks later, and we haven't reconciled July's books yet, and we don't have eyeballs on our performance. And one of the ways people can get in real trouble real fast is by letting this time lapse where they don't see the financial performance. Because if you don't see a problem for 90 days or 75 days, your ability to make changes to influence that and correct it are largely mitigated. You can't go back in time and fix it. The only way we can solve problems is identify what they are and do it quickly so we can actually implement changes to fix it. So my day was the 8th, and everybody knew the books had to be cleaned up and reconciled by the 8th, so that on the 8th I could get in the computer and I could see how we performed financially the month before and year to date and the quarter to date. And it was just a regular, consistent routine. So everybody took it seriously. We had deadlines that we hit every month, and that way we can make quick adjustments as needed. We could identify if we weren't performing well in a certain area. We were doing it within 10 days of the month ending, so we could make real meaningful impact to change that.